Hey, hope everyone's having a nice Sunday. So I'm in HD. I'm not in 4K today, sorry about that. I'll try to keep the camera a little steady if I can. I left my high-speed card in the card reader on my computer. Luckily I had a backup card, but it won't record in 4K. So I'm miles in and realized that it wouldn't record in 4K. Luckily I was able to adjust it in the woods because I only have 20% of my cell. Wow, look at this. I was just about to say I've been seeing all the little signs and stuff, but this is really good right here. I'm walking on disturbed ground. Look at that, look at that. This is actually really good. Really good. Look at the pile of pine cones, man, that's so cool. Look. You guys, if that's confirmation, 1000%, that's what they do. And that's right on all their structures. There's another one there. Look at this. Now look, I just came out of like a mile and a half of nothing. There was nothing. I kind of enjoyed it because it was easy. Little signs, like things I think they did, but couldn't be 100%. There's no doubt about it, they did this. Okay, let me push in here, take a look around. You know, it's amazing. I'll look here, right? Which we see all the time, right? Turn around. It's not that close, but right there, same thing, type of thing. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yes, this is starting to look really good in here. You know, it's people don't understand. Like, you know, some people are like, "Hey, enough of the structures." It's like, listen, there is no such thing. If you want to see Sasquatch, you go to where the structures are. I think it's people that can't get structures themselves and they get mad, like Bigfoot guys. They just want to talk about it and make things up. This is where it happens, guys. Look. Look at the X down there. You know, you come into these places and then hope something unique happens or you see something crazy, you know? You come to their home. That's the only way. This is, if you're anywhere else looking for Bigfoot, here's the Jays. He's right there. No noise either. He's being really stealth. He's right on the other side of a tree right there. I think you just saw him. There we go. You guys, this is the 6th time in a row, okay? My last 6 videos I've had birds land on my head. And they don't know, well, they do kind of know me here. I've never been here, but I'm within a few miles of where I normally go. Let me get a couple pictures of this and I'll be right back. I kind of just feel like running video. But I only have one battery. So at my P.O. box, I got a new charger and a battery waiting. I just gotta go get it. Thanks to you guys. Wow, this is just the beginning. I wonder what is back up here. I got some good X's here, you guys. I mean, really good. Look. This is all them. I wonder what they think of me, you know? It's like, how do they, like, especially if I'm in a new place and they don't know who I am or something, it's like, what is it? How does this guy know? Like, to do this? Like, where's he coming from? I kind of think of their side of it too sometimes. And now these guys, I'm guessing, know exactly what's going on. It's so nice up here. It's probably 55 right now. 50 maybe. But it's so sunny that, you know, the sun here, you guys, is so strong. So if it's sunny, it's nice. Look at the scraping on that tree. It's just too much for nothing to be there. Now, I've had 2 of my best sightings in my life. Well, that's not true. 2 out of the 3 that way, a few miles. And it just opens up into these, you know, you guys know it's the one with the V tree. And that's not far from here. You know, 2 miles for Sasquatch, I'm guessing they know exactly who I am, even though I've never been here. I chose here today because of where I had to go this morning. Look at this. You see how nice this is? You guys, look how clean that is. Look everywhere else. And look right here. And what's right in the middle of it? Boom. X. Yes, boom. For the person that just said, how's it go? Boom. I'm guessing someone says that a lot, like, how's it go, Mark? You guys, this is it, right here. I got the purchase. Okay, look. You see that, right? Look at this. And then look at that. And there's just a perfect seat right there. They're actually everywhere through there. I'm not going to go perch to perch and show you. So I got an X. He sits right there. I mean, boom. There's the confirmation what that means, guys. Here. Right there. I think it means here, and I think it means there. But in that case, it means like, here, you idiot. That's what that means. And look at that one. You guys, they've been here recently because, look. There's plenty of pine needles. There's like nothing. There's nothing there. It's so clean. Just the regular pine needles. I noticed they don't ever move those. I think they like them because it makes it soft. I can't believe this spot's here. They own all of these woods up here. I got 20% on my cell phone. If I get to a spot where I think it's really good, I might just do like a 5-minute like hello. Happy Sunday, hello or something. I haven't checked my cell service. All right, give me a minute. Again, you guys, I'm filming in 1080p today. Sorry. I'll try to keep it extra steady to make up for it. People get mad at me because some people have really gotten used to the 4K. And if I have to like mix a couple clips in, I don't think it runs the whole video in 4K. Like, in other words, the whole video is not in 4K. And people are like, what happened to the 4K? I'm like, I'm sorry. But usually I'm pretty good with it. And now, after today, we don't have to worry about that. I'll have plenty of batteries, plenty of everything. Slowly but surely. This is a slow process. You guys, I think that's what happens to a lot of researchers. You know, I feel it on a daily basis, to be honest with you. As much as I love this, you know, what happens is people only get so far. And they get frustrated. They got nothing more to talk about, nothing else to film. You don't have to. You're not gonna have to worry about that with me, because it just never ends, and it always gets better for some reason. I'm hoping today, you know, just a Sunday exploration here. But I tell you, this is the time of year. This is the best time of year to get them on video. Just see how all the stumps are decorated. Always. I don't even know which way to go. Look, I have structures everywhere through these woods. All right, we're now. By the way, I haven't given up on that new place. That place is so good. I didn't have the time today. It's Sunday, and I'll go back there, I think tomorrow or Tuesday. I am looking for somewhere to live. Unfortunately, it's going to be far away from where I live here now, so it's a little stressful. But otherwise, I'll be out doing my thing, no matter what. So I'm 2 miles to get here. I think it's 1.5 miles, right? So I'm just beyond that 1.5 miles, and it's just like this. So I can only imagine what's going on up and beyond. I think I may take a look. Did you guys hear that? That was on camera, but it was far away, but it was so loud. I think it was a tree being pushed over. I don't get to hear that very often. I think you're going to be able to hear that just a little bit, because I wasn't talking. Let's walk right towards it. I'm not kidding. I know it's them. There's no wind today. It is so nice out. And all of a sudden I hear... I'm almost sure that's what it was. Put myself through all this stuff. You guys, look at this. Look at this. I'm not kidding, by the way. I swear. Give me 1 second. Okay, you guys, that was really crazy. I haven't heard a sound. Turn the camera up. I haven't heard a sound since. But something pushed a tree over. That's the best way I can describe it. Wow. You know, you look around here, right? It just looks like a tornado came through, but it's not. You can see the perches in between. You got these incredible X's. I mean, look at that, you guys. With the third one going up. Just came out of that stuff, right? You can just tell how it's all different, how it's all laid there, right? And then look at this. That's the coolest X in the open I've seen in a while. Look, it's small, but it is. And actually, it looks a little like that one I saw on the hill at the new place. Man, that's just right out in the open. And that noise came from right there. I know, I can feel it in my bones. I would roll my sleeves up and show you my hairs are standing straight up. Not because of the tree, because of a knowing. Like just knowing going on here. Look at this spot on top of the mountain. Well, it's not even the top, but it does plateau a little bit here. And then you go through and it keeps going up, so you got your break. You guys, I don't care if you see a break like that in the middle of where a hurricane came through. They most likely did it, especially when you see that right next to it. There's just no doubt. And then you got a third even to back it up. Not to mention what is behind me. This is like an open playground in here. They're messy. They like it messy. I mean, I just got to hear, I don't know if it's a private video or not, so I don't really want to say it, but I will anyway. So Mike Patterson, Ontario, or Sasquatch, Ontario. Oh man, I got to hear a recording of his. It was so good. I'm talking about, like, I'm not sure if it's one has on YouTube or not. We just played it for me in a group. To hear these guys at night, they were eating and stuff. It was unbelievable to hear that. I forget what my point was, but you know, I learned from other people too. Like, there's certain experiences that I don't get because I don't spend a lot of time out here. You know, those are private property situations where, you know, the Sasquatch are very comfortable with that property and all that. Not just some dude that just drove up 12 miles up a dirt road with his camera, you know. Look at this. And then there's just nothing. Ooh, I really got up on this hill really tall. Again, it's all strategic. You know, if you were trying to walk up this way, you just wouldn't. It's too steep down there. All right, give me 1 minute. All right, I'm just walking. And by the way, thank you guys for all my new people on Patreon. If I haven't got around to thanking you yet, please don't ever think like if you sent me a message in there, I ignored it or missed it, because it's the way they set it up. It's terrible for the creator, like to navigate in there. It's not like Facebook where you just get a notification, you click on it, it takes you right to it. It's kind of a pain. So, but I'm getting used to it. I'll never intentionally like not talk to you or answer you. And that goes for anybody. I mean, YouTube, anybody who sends me a message, I'll always get to you. at some point. I think I'm pretty caught up. I got some bunch of emails I haven't got to. Maybe like 20 messages on Colorado Bigfoot. It's not too bad. And I think a lot of those messages are people I'm already talking to anyway, so it's all good. I'm just kind of filming as so I walked out. I had that one crazy place, right? Walked into that transition where everything was blown down, and I had like, X's and breaks and stuff in the middle. And then there's like nothing here. Let's see what's going on. My boots are working out great. Thank you, Jen. Jen bought me those boots. They're actually awesome boots. Like, I love them so far. Here we go with our holes again. Always the holes in, in the eaten pine cone piles, but the holes only go a couple inches, and then you'll see they're stuffed with pine cones. So I just assumed it was a small animal that did that. I don't think it is, because there's no hole there. They're just like, they just go like the littlest bit. It's like there's holes to hold the pine cones, and then they take them out of the hole and eat them. All right, in the interest of not boring you to death, I have a feeling this is going to get better again, but let me get up there. All right, so I decided not to go up any further. I'm about 3 miles now from my car straight up. I'm not exaggerating, okay? You guys will see I like to exaggerate my numbers, but not when I tell you that stuff. When I exaggerate, you know it. I'll be like, there was 50 million of them. Stuff like that. But I never, we'll just make it up for you. So anyway, I've been kind of just going through nothing. Like on one of their highways, I call it. I did throw the camera on because I'm seeing, I got a trail marker type of situation. And I'm seeing like this teepee thing, look. And you know it's them by what's wrapped around the stump, look. You know what I mean? You see that? That's them. Look at it bent. And it kind of looks like there's too many leaners there. So look, trail marker. Ooh, I bet you up there is good. Looks like just a small place to hang out. All of these trees have been kind of like pulled like up. And in that case, I'll still call them leaners, but I think they were all growing there. And they just made like a, do they have tarps? Do they just go in the wintertime and this is a giant igloo? I mean, I don't know. You'd never know it. You could never get here. No man has ever walked here in the winter, ever. You guys, it's 6 feet of snow. Snowshoes go in 3 feet sometimes. It's all powder. You could never walk up that hill. Not to mention, the road is closed 12 miles below. There's no way. I got my X, right? It's a good little spot. So, there's so many things like that are just the reason we don't ever see that, because I believe they're here in the wintertime. They just do it a different way. Look at the top of that peak. They just sit there or something. All right, give me a minute. All right, it took me a long time, but I finally got to the next. I finally put music on. I'm like dancing, and I'm so bored trying to get here, but it looks like I found something really good. Let's see. Oh yeah. So you get your that's, you guys, that's as good as it gets right there. Look at that. Look at that. That thing is so good. You know what? Let me start this over. I want to get a picture of that. I haven't figured out. I think I just took a picture, but I'm not sure, and I don't want to miss it. Give me a sec. Oh, it's such a good X. Here. There. Was there a perch here? Looks like a little one right here. Little seat. I'm not panning too fast. The camera. Yes, I talk to myself and I talk to the camera all the time. And then I'll ask myself, who are you talking to? And then I'll answer, I don't know. Issues or what? Maybe, guys. But it takes someone with some issues to do this. And this is all real. This is all Sasquatch. It's crazy. I'll tell you, the HT, the 1080p doesn't look too bad. Again, I'll remind you, because I'm not sure how to put the clips up, this is not 4K today. I'll be able to get the video done a lot faster too. I just want to see what you guys think. I know most of you don't care because not everyone's got 4K. I don't either. I just have 4K camera. I don't have 4K monitors. That thing up in the air is pretty amazing right there. That is so cool. I'm up here. See, I could never have made it up this way. I have researched 2 miles below, but then you just come to this wall, it's like a 100-foot rock face. And just by chance, I wasn't even planning on coming up here, but I started a mile or two that way. So I've walked up through 2.5 miles and then came this way 1.5 miles, I'm gonna guess, both guesses. And just by chance, I ended up above here not knowing I could do that. So pretty cool. I had a tree pushed over. I'm telling you, it didn't blow over, okay? Look at this trail through here. Pine cones shoved up in there. You know, it's just behind all that stuff. Why did they build all that? And then they just come in these woods and just stand here and make pine cone piles. These trails that go through. This is so good. You know, you got this spot. You know, the cool thing about this, and I always say this, but, you know, if you were 100 yards that way looking this way, nothing over here looks weird. And yet, at the same time, you can't see in, you know? It's just the way they do it. They're so good. I guess if you sat here for 1,000,000 years, you'd be able to figure it out, too. It's kind of a strange rock to be flicked up. Like, I know bears do that, but why would he just flick up that little tiny one? I gotta try it on the ground. No doubt about it, this is some kind of a little seat here. Try it. Oh my God, it looks so good up there. I'm not turning the camera. I just want to walk this through. I'm just documenting. And then I think I'm going to go up further. Checking my time. Okay, it's 2. Oh, this is a good spot here. I got a good 2-3 hours before I got to start making my way out. I can get down and... Holy moly. Let me show you guys something amazing. Well, that's what I'm going to show you out there. But look at this. You know, they love this. But you know why? Because it's got the view. I'm telling you, these guys appreciate a view. I'm telling you, they love it. Look at the X into a star. I got these leaners down there that are so blatant. Look at that. I got noises. Hold on. They're far away. That tree, that's only the second time that I can remember. We heard a dramatic break once, really close, me and Dan. That's on video. Look at this before I go. Look at this view. It's about as far as I can go without really pixelating. Who saw the video? It's a video like this, and there's like a black thing making its way across the snow. It probably was a Bigfoot. I don't think so. But it's possible, you know? I don't think so. Because you're just not going to see them like that. Especially by themselves. If you see a Bigfoot by himself, something's wrong. Or you're just not seeing the other ones. You guys, I want you to really... Here, let me start a new clip. I want to take some pictures. I got a fresh break right there. You know, I wonder why. Like, it happened down there, you guys. I was down there Bigfoot just stopped me and Dan. I could see his face. Actually, I really couldn't until I zoomed. As I zoomed, I could see his darkness, and then I would have to zoom to get like details because that's how far they always keep that distance. But he knew. Maybe he didn't know. That's the thing. Like maybe he didn't realize I could zoom in on him. But oh man, was he zapping me? I'm so zapped from that I still have these weird feelings about wanting to go down there. Like I'll go, but it's still weird. The walking here. You know, if you can see, you guys, if you can see that and not believe in Bigfoot, I mean, there's something wrong with you just in general in life. Okay, like how do you get through life if you believe, like, if you're just one of those people that just can't think for yourselves? Like I don't understand it. How do you do it? Like, is a red light really green to you? I mean, it's like, I don't get it. How do you make it through your day? If you believe Channel 4, you know, if you believe what NBC says, you know, that's the perfect example of who that person is. It's the guy that watches NBC News, you know, or whatever. I don't even know. I don't watch news. I'm just making it up. So if you watch NBC, don't take it personally. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But you know what I mean? I don't believe the news. I don't believe anything. I don't believe anything. They're lying. They just lie. Which is fine. That's why I just choose to ignore it. If you guys want to live a life of lies, go ahead. It's all lies, guys. Trust me. I got connections. Look at that. You know, just a spot at the top of this really steep hill. You can see everything down there. Wow, I really am up here. I'm just trying to think what to do. I'm going up. Over now. Nothing too exciting, guys. Just really cool structures because I didn't really have a plan today. I knew I'd end up somewhere, but I wasn't sure where. So this was like a perfect. I've always wanted to come up in this corner, and it was a perfect time to do it. So yeah, the new place, man. Well, I'm gonna call this a new place, but the really new place. All right, I got action over here. I got something going on, and I'm not even talking about like this stuff. That new place. When I get up there, I'm trying it this summer, or I mean, this fall before it's too late. If it's at all possible. Excuse me. Kind of getting the hiccups or something. I like the way this looks here. One thing I want to point out, guys, and I've just corrected. I'm just starting to correct myself. Okay. I've said it before. These guys don't like to come close, right? So if he's going to be looking at me, it'll be from like where that X is, right? And what we do as people is we just scan very short. We're always looking right here, you know? And in these situations, and I think this goes for anywhere you're Bigfooting, really, really scan. Don't even look at where you are. Really scan far away. Okay, that's how I get my sightings. It's very simple. We think we're seeing everything and we're not. You're only seeing like 50 feet in front of you, barely. Scan far always. You can fall down, whatever you have to do, but just keep your eyes as far away as you can see. Always. It's nothing too crazy, but it's pretty cool. I saw this from quite a ways away. Just something going on right there. I'll tell you, this is the edges of like where it's open on top of really steep hills, and then they're just watching these hills. I'll tell you, it's like they're in a war always or something. And the strange part about I find about Holy Cross Wilderness is I don't find, well, that's not true. I do have that one big wigwam. And where is that? I think it's a few miles that way up in this hill, and it's almost like it has to be there. I don't think they make real teepees. I think they're for a reason. They're not to go inside. And they might go inside and sit there or something, but it's not for that. It's like it has to be there. I've seen too many teepees, and they're always in some weird, like, end spot or like, You know, I don't know, I can't really explain it. Why wouldn't I just see one here? You know, I'm seeing like some amazing structures, but yet you'll never find, I'll see the TP structures, but not a TP. Actually, the way I'm going, if I kept going like 2-3 more miles that way, I would hit those, I'd be above those caves, which would be kind of cool. Like we can be completely above them. The little people caves. You know, kind of like it's something happening back here too. Timestamps. Sneaky bastards. Ooh, is that a jungle gym? What is that thing? Look over there. I'll turn the camera off. I just wanted to take a quick peek. Something's going on in there. We're not. This is pretty crazy. Honestly, it's not pretty. I'm not gonna lie, but it's pretty crazy. And it's all them. Look at them all. Just like, there's way more trees there than grew there. I don't get why they did that right there. Oh, probably because they're gonna do something like this with it. I see it over and over, especially here in Holy Cross. Look at the bend. Goes all the way down, and that's right there. That's the end. You gotta love that. I got this. It's actually so busy that unless you really look, you know, you could really miss a lot of that. What is going on here? I got all the perches. There's no question they sit here. I've actually been pushing up a little bit too far. Like I'm gonna have to beeline it out of here quick. The good thing is here, I'm very confident I'm getting out. It's no matter where I go that way, I'll hit a road. The road goes like this. There's not one person on it today. I haven't seen one person today. The perches are right there. They're right in there somewhere. A couple pictures. You got your X in the corner. That's the corner of that mess I just showed you. Over here. The amazing part is, and I don't think I filmed it, but on that other corner is the same exact thing. It's bizarre. And in the front, you know, they kind of like just everywhere. They just mark the outskirts of where they're sitting with X's, like here. You know, it's just, you know, if you want to fight a war, you know, just go over, sit in the bush over there and don't make any X's. You might win. So that's a tough one to figure out. I got now right here. There's a trail. I mean, literally, you just walk off the trail and you're in it. And here's again, you guys look. As you walk by, you can't see any of that. I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they hide in plain sight. You have to walk right into it to see it. You know, just think about what I've missed. And I think I get everything, but I just know it's impossible. Man, I think I have to go up that way more. Over and out.